Hey everyone, welcome back to Film Zone. In today's video, we are going to be talking about some of the weirdest pops on Dr. Pimple Popper, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and also leave a like on the video. Now let's get started. Green cyst. This is some green eggs and ham I don't want to eat. In a YouTube video that Dr. Pimple Popper made, she treated a patient who had a green with envy epidermoid cyst. It is super oozy and the green color has made a lot of people feel super grossed out. This operation didn't go that out of control, but the patient did feel a lot of pain, and that wasn't supposed to be felt in the first place, so which was already a super bad sign. There were also some parts where Dr. Pimple Popper hesitated to treat the condition, and some viewers were super anxious while watching the entire video. Her latest patient was holding on to some serious green gunk in his face. Dr. Lee then again squeezed a little too hard, making all the gunk go all over the place, but thankfully they didn't show that part on camera, or I might have gotten sick to my stomach. The biggest blackhead ever seen. Now in a TLC episode, Dr. Lee had to encounter massive blackheads on a patient's upper body. The situation started escalating and the patient was super worried that the blackheads would get bigger and bigger because they were growing so fast and it started to become literally dangerous. Now many people were actually very scared while watching this episode, and there were some parts that had to be cut out because things were out of control. The patient felt huge amounts of anxiety, but that was also cut out too, according to some viewers. The good side, however, is that the patient is fine now and everything went according to plan. Giganticzits. Now this video may seem calm, but there were actually a lot of bumps along the way. In the video there's a huge one and that Dr. Lee had trouble removing, and it was pretty gross as well for the viewer to see. The situation was poorly handled according to some viewers, and some even felt discomfort while watching the video. Now some even said that the patient was in pain but was not showing it. Some even speculated that some parts of the video were cut out in order to make it more YouTube friendly for the audience. Rhinofema gone wrong. In this video, there was actually a patient who had a bubbly looking nose and had trouble breathing. Cases like Rhinofema don't come up in Dr. Lee's clinic often, however the show might case off of a challenging one. Now she actually decides to help this guy and remove it from his nose. It's a hard and very painful process that requires a lot of patience, and they encounter some obstacles while doing the operation. They very quickly cut it in the result, but there were actually definitely some issues that they encountered while trying to remove the condition. But what matters right now is that the patient is happy and okay, but the procedure was very tedious and it got out of there very quick. An erupting cyst. Now this TLC episode there was a lot in the beginning when there was a patient with a pretty large cyst which Dr. Pimple Popper tried to get rid of. The case was that the cyst was squeezed a little too hard and it exploded all over the place. Thankfully the doctors were wearing protective gear and did not catch any infections. The camera crew were all safe and well, and the patient has successfully gotten rid of the cyst. In my opinion, this is one of the most outrageous episodes on the show, and the viewers actually got incredibly surprised when they saw it happen. Some people even unsubscribed from Dr. Pimple Popper's YouTube channel once they saw the cyst explode. The Old Blackhead. This patient grew a blackhead for 55 years. An old lady showed up at Dr. Pimple Popper's clinic to get rid of the blackhead. She's had it since 1975, and Dr. Lee was a little bit hesitant at first when she asked if she could remove it. It was almost impossible, but Lee was able to do it anyways. But the whole process was not too smooth either. Every single patient that was treated by the Dr. Pimple Popper resulted to be just fine. So did this old lady that had a 55-year-old blackhead removed. Now in my opinion, Dr. Pimple Popper is really good at handling situations and de-escalating them at the same time, which is really impressive. So overall we think she did a fantastic job. And that will wrap up today's video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next time. Have a great day.